What's going on, guys? Rewinds here. I know this video is late, but this is going to be my Boruto Manga Chapter 63 review. And before I start, let me just say, overall, I thought that this chapter was really good. It's been a while since Boruto's picked up the pace, and it's been a while since I've been able to say that there's been like a great chapter. Because most of the stuff, recently has been kind of a lot of setup and build up and a few little big things here and there. It's been some solid stuff and sometimes some good chapters. It just has varied and the pacing's been pretty slow. But they finally picked it up here, and it seems like we're going to be getting into a lot more exciting things going from here and hopefully into the time skip after this arc. So I made a list over here just so I don't forget some important things to mention. So I'm going to recap what happened in the chapter, and then I'm going to give my rating for the whole chapter towards the end of the video. So, to start off the chapter, Boruto has shown up, and we have like a little conversation between Code and Ada, or Ada, I think. We'll just call her Ada for now. So, basically, Code, since he rushed into going towards Kawaki, he wasn't listening to Ada talking about how Boruto was going to be on his way as well. So now Code's perfect opportunity is technically being thwarted a little bit by Boruto's presence. But Boruto is still, in Code's eyes, not a crazy threat. But as a result of Boruto being there, there's a chance that the others from the village could show up soon. So that's what alarms Code a little bit. So then we have like a little conversation between Boruto and Kawaki. And Kawaki talks about why he did this to begin with and how much Naruto means to him. And Boruto talks about how Naruto would probably get there sometime soon, as well as the others. And Kawaki says that's exactly what he didn't want, because the main reason he's doing this is because he doubts that Naruto can win against Code. So he wants to make sure that a battle between the two doesn't happen by potentially surrendering himself and hopefully stopping Code by doing so. But little does he know, he does know now that Code does want to kill Naruto. But that leads to the next part, which is Kawaki wanting to meet Ada. And that's important because Kawaki has been smart enough to figure out that Code needs someone else's help in order to pull off these plans of his, and that is Ada. And even though Kawaki doesn't know her directly, he does know that Ada has some type of influence over Code. So he's hoping to go speak to Ada to somehow find a way to spare Naruto's life. And honestly, that could be something that might work out. Who knows? That could be maybe some potential foreshadowing there, maybe. Let me know what you guys think of that. But yeah, and then Boruto basically punches Kawaki. That was a cool shot. He does that because of what Kawaki's saying about surrendering himself, going away and whatnot. And Boruto basically tells him that no matter what, even if he's outmatched, that it's his job to protect Kawaki because Kawaki is his brother. And, they had like a little moment of where they both agreed about how stubborn they both are and how hopeless they both are. And I thought that was a pretty little cool moment. So then Boruto and Code talk, and Boruto kind of tried making Code go away, but then he realized that Code is not someone you can reason with. But Code does get a little excited about the battle that might happen with Boruto because he praises the Otsutsuki, right? So he knows, obviously, that Boruto is Momoshiki's vessel. And as a result, he wants to test out his power. And that proceeds into the battle. And Code also kind of reveals his plan about how he feels bad that he has to feed Boruto to the divine tree because Momoshiki's in him, so that would technically be getting rid of a fellow Otsutsuki, right? But yeah, that was mainly the conversation they had. And then we cut back to the village, and we have Naruto realizing that Boruto's not there. Boruto's not in the house anymore, and he starts panicking and starts realizing that Boruto was not lying about Kawaki actually getting out of the village, because Naruto kept his search to within the village and maybe on like a little bit of the outskirts, but not anything crazy far. So now they're trying to track Boruto to hopefully find Kawaki through that. And honestly, I'm a little disappointed that Naruto didn't believe Boruto, because I feel like they've gotten a lot closer together. I mean, I know Naruto had like a little bit of reasoning about maybe they're just tired of being spied on, so maybe that's why they want to get away. But I think now it's finally kicking in for him that Boruto is not lying. So hopefully from here on out, he'll believe Boruto a little more about things like this, because Boruto has definitely grown a lot as a character, and he's getting a lot more serious, and he wouldn't be messing around about something like this, at least not at this point of the series. Then we get Boruto versus Code. I think we get 2 more points. So Boruto versus Code, this spans the whole second half of the chapter, and this was some good stuff. Boruto uses some interesting techniques. He uses, obviously his usual, as well as the karma, but he tries to outsmart Code, but despite trying that, Code still has like a huge power advantage, so it doesn't really do anything to help Boruto out necessarily. So that didn't really do him too well, and then towards the end of the fight, Code is kind of beating him down, and he's saying that you're just an amateur with the karma, and that you have a lot of work to do before being worthy of being a user of it and whatnot. And then Code kind of tells him, he's like, show me some of Momoshiki's power, as he's beating him down. And as it seems like he's about to stomp him again, Boruto kind of just disappears, and then we cut to a shot where Boruto seems like he's transformed, but except he hasn't grown a horn, so it makes you wonder, is it Borushiki? Because he did break off the horn for Borushiki last time when he overcame him, so maybe it could still be Borushiki, but without the horn. But then again, how would that make sense with the pills he's taking at the moment as well? So you gotta factor that into play. Or this could just be a completely brand new transformation on its own. It's something that hopefully we'll find out soon, next month, or maybe a little bit beforehand if chapters come out sooner. But I am excited to see what Boruto's going to do here, because this isn't something I was expecting. I was personally expecting someone like Sasuke to come up and save Boruto at the end of this chapter, but that didn't happen. That might happen maybe next chapter, maybe Naruto and Sasuke showing up, or someone else from the village, but for now it didn't happen. It seems like the new gen, mainly Boruto and Kawaki right now, are gonna still be getting more shine, which I think is pretty cool. So I'm glad they're giving some more time to that, because it is Boruto's series, but I do hope by the end of next chapter that more people are involved, and that something big happens leading up into the time skip. My personal prediction also is that Code is gonna take Boruto's eye over here and give him that scar. So that could be something that happens next month as well. But that's gonna be it basically for my review. I am gonna score this chapter an 8 out of 10. I thought it was a great chapter. Most of these other chapters recently have been ranging somewhere usually between 6 to 7. I think there was one that I was kind of like, it's a 5. But for the most part, solid setup stuff, good stuff. And this was a big step up. Great chapter. Hopefully they keep the momentum going, and hopefully they execute this arc really well, end it off with a bang, and then give some good reason to go into a time skip. And when I say good reason, I mean maybe do something like give a reason to why we're gonna have to skip 2-3 years. Like maybe Code will be temporarily sealed, or some delay might happen in his plan because of where Boruto is with his karma or something like that. There could be many things, many different routes they go. I'm excited to see what premises they set for the time skip. But I'm also going to be making a expectations video, I think, for what I have for the time skip, because there are a lot of characters that I would like to see a little more involved, a little more improvement from, especially from some of like the Leaf Jonin, whether it be older ones that we followed back then, such as Rock Lee or even Choji, Kiba, people like that, as well as new Jonin that should be portrayed better in my opinion, such as Konohamaru and Moegi. So I'll be making a video on that too. I just hope they're more involved. I know it's tough in a monthly manga, but it would be a shame if we have such a long series with Boruto and we don't get to see too much serious action from all these great people we followed before. And I know, obviously, that Boruto's the main focus, but from a writing perspective, it doesn't make sense if you leave out these other people that are sitting right there in the village as well. So it would be great to see them more involved. I'll be making a video sometime in the future, hopefully in the next month or two, probably this year sometime, before this time skip happens. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Let me know what you guys thought about the chapter in the comments below. Be sure to leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed the review. Subscribe to my channel if you guys are new, especially if you guys are Boruto/Naruto fans. Hope you guys have a good day or night whenever you guys are watching this video. I'm Rewinds, and I'm out.